The Executive Secretary of the National Media Commission, George Sapon, has urged the Data Protection Commission to liaise with security services to ensure a reduction in cybercrime.
He was speaking at a media training workshop on data protection and journalism in Accra.
Ghana is one of the few African countries to have enacted a data protection law, Act 843, to protect people's personal information and to safeguard their privacy. The law provides for the process by which one could obtain, hold, use or disclose personal data, while the Data Protection Commission has been established as an independent body to regulate and implement its provisions. The Executive Director of Ghana's Data Protection Commission, Teki Ekwete Falconer, said many people are not aware of the implications of their actions in respect of handling personal information. She hinted that the Data Protection Commission will partner the Ghana Journalists Association in reviewing the GJA Code of Ethics in order to enshrine the Data Protection Act in it.
If you look at the current Code of Ethics, you would see that there are things, and principles that fall squarely on data protection principles. But what we intend to do now is to get closer to the GJA during this review process to see how we can better enshrine and strengthen the data protection issues when it comes to ethics, so that it will not just be a legal requirement on members or people in the media. It will also be a part of your ethical processes to ensure that you are processing information lawfully and fairly. So that's what we intend to bring on board.
Executive Secretary of the National Media Commission, George Sapon, emphasized the need for the Data Protection Commission to liaise with the security services in the fight against cybercrime.
The Data Protection Commission's real work is in terms of dealing with decent society that is collecting data and helping them to understand the risk associated with the work they do and how to work with them to protect individuals better. But where there is a breach, how also to work with the individuals to seek redress. But I can see that the Commission will have to work extensively with the security system and the intelligence system within the country in order to help address issues of cybercrime.
According to the Data Protection Commission, there is an exemption to protect journalism, but this does not give an automatic blanket exemption from the Data Protection Act.